Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Friends of the Show. I'm Kehm, and I'm here with my best friend, Austin, and we're here today to discuss the Real Housewives franchises of Atlanta and Rhode Island with you.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Well, here we are again.
Here we are again. It's been a week. We've got one conclusion to nothing, and one just season going on.
Well, I can't believe Atlanta's in episode 11, first of all, because, we need to get somewhere.
We need some kind of progress.
And then, what a underwhelming finale for Rhode Island.
No conclusions with anyone.
No, just drama. Petty, play a game on a seashell. And it was like, okay, producers, we know what you're doing.
You're trying.
Hard.
Somebody wrote on those seashells for Kelsey because she did not.
I thought that too. I'm like, when did she have time? She didn't do that.
She didn't collect all those like Sally.
No. So we'll start with Atlanta. It's season 17, episode 11, Shady Text and Bigger Regrets. And as you just said, what shady text was it?
What shady text? I never saw.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing a shady text.
I think that they were just grasping at straws to name the episode this week because nothing really happened on it. We open at Lake Bailey and Cynthia and Shamea kind of sit down and Cynthia's trying to get through to Shamea like, hey girl, you should try to at least be a little more cordial with Porsha because she's trying with you and you didn't even invite her to your party.
I appreciated it, Cynthia. I don't think it's going to work.
No, Shamea said it's not going to work. She said, I'm giving her everything she deserves.
She did. And I'm like, what did Porsha do to you, girl? Come on, Shamea. Let's go there.
That's got to be the shady text. That's the only text that they involve themselves in the entire episode is she refers to one sentence where she said, well, our relationship kind of dissolved after she sent me text messages after last year's reunion.
That's the shady text. You're right.
That's got to be it.
We don't see it.
We don't see it.
Interesting choice, Bravo.
Kay meets with Pinky, and then I can barely even recall what they talk about.
They're being shady to Drew, mainly, including... Oh, and some shade to Candy. Did you catch that?
Yes. Kay and Candy seem to not get along.
I did some Googling. It said Candy's friends with some of Kay's Love and Hip Hop co-stars that Kay doesn't get along with.
That makes sense.
I was like, yeah, okay, I can see that. I wasn't expecting a Candy-Coated Nights reference. That threw me off.
No, I never expect the Candy Coated Nights references because if I was Candy, I wouldn't let them reference me at all anymore.
She's been gone. This is her second season off the show. And that's how Nene felt. See how I get brought into it? I ain't even did nothing.
Once I'm gone, I'm gone.
Leave them alone.
You're not paying me anymore.
I miss Candy and I wasn't expecting the reference.
And I gotta say, I am backing Kay in that situation. She said Shamea cornered her all night at the club with her mom and was like, you better be loyal to me because nobody wants you to be my friend.
Nobody in Atlanta wants me to be your friend.
Yeah, that's very specific. Now I know that the entire city's plotting against me and it doesn't make me feel good.
And I was reading Kay had moved to Tennessee for a while because of this. So it's well, that ain't gonna help. But she might not be lying because if you had to move states because people were so cool, they might all be plotting against you.
They might be trying to get you back to Chattanooga or wherever you came from.
So go back to Nashville with those yodels. Oh, and then what's Kay? She says Drew made AI music.
I laughed my ass off. She said, you're going to trust somebody who's released AI music? And I'm like, no, I'm not.
And I want to hear what she's referring to. I'm going to be doing some Googling later.
Me too, because Drew, if you let AI get your voice already, you just lost. But B, if you're making music side, the production side of your music is AI and you're just singing over it, that's stupidly lame. You live in Atlanta, go find a producer. Why will nobody work with you?
That's so true. You're in the capital.
You're in one of the biggest music hubs in the nation.
Take advantage of that with your 15 team members.
Make it 20.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Increase it.
Get you in a studio.
And a producer.
Thank you. Is that all they talk about at lunch? I can't remember.
Pretty much. Because after that, we see Porsha has Mike come over for a second and they just discuss their dating situation. And he's like, I don't like that you're with Sway. And she's like, okay.
She was like, and by the way, I don't want to have no more kids. So,
Mike, what do you want from me?
Yeah, but it seemed like he wanted to stick around at least for a while.
Well, I think she hasn't put out yet. And I think that he's just waiting now to get the charcuterie.
Coochery. I wonder, I don't think they're still seeing each other now. So I wonder where it falls off.
I don't think they are anymore either. I think she's exclusive with Sway.
Mm-hmm. So Porsha was on some sort of fan event and she says, I'm seeing two people, a man and a woman. And everyone just goes crazy about that. But then she starts getting shit from Sway and from Mike because they're like, people know. So it's like, that's my life too.
Mm-hmm.
And she had to be like, okay, my bad.
So Porsha, remember you signed up for it. Others didn't. But she does say that. Mm-hmm. She says, oopsie, Porsha moment.
She says he wants some of this PP.
Oh, sweet Porsha. And then after that, we see Kelly move into Shamea's townhouse because she's having problems with her neighbor, apparently, that are so severe that her daughter's car is getting booted. They're getting crazy. Harassed, and she has to move within 1 week.
I was wondering if Shamea was letting her stay there for free.
It seems like it, because I think it's supposed to be a very temporary thing. Like, you got like 30 days, bitch, kind of situation.
Don't squat in my place.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more like, she said until she finds somewhere that is comfortable for them.
Oh, okay.
So I would say like 3 months max.
Yeah, she should be moved out already in real time.
By the time you move in, I want you moving out because this is money wasted for me.
If you move in the middle of the season, I want you gone by the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
We're having a whole series arc about this. I'll help you find the place.
Maybe soften towards Shamea a little bit. I was like, that's a very nice thing to do for somebody.
It is. It's very, very nice. And she had a whole expensive spread ready for her when she got there. I was like, damn, Shamea, let me be your friend. I need a place to live and a spread.
For real. A free place to live and free food. And I liked Kelly in this episode.
Kelly actually showed herself this episode, her vulnerability, whether it be between her having to move there or she went and met with Phaedra about her divorce and not being able to film. And again, we see the girls step up for Kelly, and Phaedra says she's going to do all her divorce work for her pro bono.
I know. That was so nice, Phaedra.
So nice. And she's like, I'm an award-winning attorney. Google me.
And I loved her wig, her hair. She just looked like she was going to win a case.
Yeah, she looked like she's ready to kill.
And they flash back to Cynthia saying to Phaedra, win a case. Well, she might.
She might take this one.
Uh-huh.
She obviously won hers with Apollo.
Yeah,
she didn't lawyer for herself, I'm sure, but
she still knew the ways. She got
enough litigation done to get to where she could film her children.
True. She said he's in prison. Why does he get a choice? Probably. What else happens? Is it Angela on with her brother?
Angela's meets with her brother. They discuss her mother's passing and R.I.P. to Mama Ange.
Yeah, I felt for them because they were both getting emotional.
And she talks about how her kids are like still processing the death and they're not taking it very well because her mom was around a lot, and that's sad stuff.
And she has little kids. She said like 10 and 11.
Yeah, and I didn't really realize that. I thought she really just had the older one, but good for her for keeping them off the cameras as much as she does.
Because we didn't even know.
I also respect that when people don't want their kids on the camera.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there they went onto the playground. That's all you get.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. I don't need to see more of that with the little kids.
No, because like they're growing and times are awkward when you're growing.
This era, everything lives forever. Like, no, thank you.
I'll go run around. Y'all film.
I'll be on the playground with the kids because I don't want to do that either.
Nope.
And I felt for Angela, and they were trying not to cry, both of them. That was sweet. And then they were talking about Angela's oldest daughter who eloped. And he was like, so you haven't told the younger kids? She said, well, she can tell her. She wanted to run off and elope. Then she can sit and explain with them that she's married.
Which respect.
I was like, yeah, if that's all it's about, I get it.
Yeah, if it's not about like hiding that she's married to another woman and it's literally just about like, well, since you rushed this process, now it's your job to explain it to them. Go for it.
Go ahead.
Because it's not that difficult in 2026.
Yeah.
You just be like, I like girls.
She's my wife.
And the kids will probably be like, you do.
Or one of those kids is probably going to be like, we knew.
We saw.
Yeah. Kids are perceptive.
They really are. And your girl is probably hanging around at all the holidays, all the little functions.
Yeah. Angela said the kids thought they were roommates. I'm like, I've heard that story before.
But they were roommates.
I have heard that story before. And you're like, okay, they're roommates. Wink, wink.
Yeah, that was what we said in the 70s, y'all.
It's always people who that was their era.
What else do we really have this episode? We have Porsha, Angela, Phaedra, Cynthia, all at Drew's house discussing Kay's fight with Drew.
Drew's still confused because she's like, what is happening?
She still doesn't understand why she was abandoned.
I'm still laughing because it wasn't that big a deal, Drew. You weren't abandoned.
You weren't. You should have known. You went to a dinner with two people that don't really like you.
The two people you've beefed with most recently, other than Anne.
What did you expect?
Yeah,
lemon drops on the house?
She said she left me sitting there with my lemon drop. Yeah, and it was funny.
It was a good time for everyone but you.
And I love that they showed us a little more footage of that at the beginning of the girls in the car singing that national anthem. So, they were also making fun of Ralph living in the basement.
They did Morse code down to him and I
Porsha
died.
with her whole chair.
I was like, do you got a bitch down there?
They were like, Ralph!
And when they showed his door, it looked like a dungeon. I was like, this is hilarious.
It looked like the pit, the entrance to hell.
Yeah.
It was darkness.
Just pure dark.
Pinky Jose roller rink party.
Which was funny, but it was very brief.
What was the point?
I didn't really get the point of it. I think it was just to make everyone get along.
And dress up.
And dress up to celebrate her bankruptcy? Question mark.
Oh, she had, I don't know if this was some food truck thing, but she had her and her husband's restaurant's food trucks outside for them.
She did.
So I think she said, like, this is the first time we're doing something like this together. So maybe it was just an event to promote being a slutty vegan and whatever his restaurant is.
His is Philly cheesesteaks. It's very contradictory.
Oh, it's very. At least you can get some meat.
You're either getting meat or you're not. Pinky hosts her roller rink party.
I loved Kay trying to skate.
I think that was my favorite part was Kay and Phaedra used the little toddler.
The children's.
I don't know if it's like a stand or whatever with wheels on it, but it assists you skating. Phaedra crawling onto the skating floor was hilarious.
And then Kay trying to get off and Porsha almost gave her own life.
I was like, you're going to pop her ass. Watch out.
Oh my God, yeah. She slammed into
Yes.
it. And Porsha's taller with a lot of ass of herself. That's velocity.
That's big force coming at you.
For someone who had a leak back there. But that's where it just ends. I was like, I could have watched more of Phaedra and Kay getting on that fucking roller rink floor than half of the episode.
Because after that, we conclude just with Dennis and Porsha. Dennis making Porsha extremely uncomfortable by presenting her with her old engagement ring.
Again. Third time on the show.
This time being like, I just don't know what to do with it because you're never going to ask for it again.
Yeah, no shit, Dennis. She married somebody else. He was like, I just thought maybe, that'll run its course.
And I like that she said that was evil of you to have a countdown on my marriage.
Yeah, she was like, wow, Dennis. And I loved how mad she got though, because she said, you're really going to sit here and give me my ring back with your tight ass pants on?
Your ankle huggers?
Your ankle huggers?
I love he said, no, I'm not crying. I don't cry. She's clearly crying.
Uh-huh.
Oh, poor Porsha.
My favorite, too, was when she said the ankle hugger thing, Dennis couldn't help but laugh. He was laughing.
He was like, yeah.
And then he started pulling at the pants. So, he was like, oh, these are tight.
He don't look good.
No. And that outfit didn't help.
No. He looked like he was wearing like a boots with the fur coat from 2006.
With all denim.
With all denim underneath.
Yeah, that was the vibe I got too. Porsha threw his ass out.
Quick.
She said, you can go.
She broke the fourth wall, which I loved.
I couldn't believe it.
She said, did y'all know he brought a ring?
Uh-huh. So we're seeing Porsha yell at not really yell, but she was frustrated with the producers. We don't ever get that on Atlanta.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. The last time I remember it was like Kenya way back in the day when she was going off on people. But Porsha, I was so on your side there. Loved her saying, I'm not crying.
I was for you, Porsha. So get his ass.
And we're always for you, Porsha, so nothing new. On to The Real Housewives of Rhode Island, Season 1. Episode 12, The Fairy Tale is Over.
This was the worst season finale, I would say, in Housewives history.
Which is saying something.
Because nobody resolved any of their issues. It was all very surface resolved, and they didn't do anything.
No. We thought Beverly Hills ended bad. I would have watched that again. So it starts off, they're going to Block Island.
Yeah, we have like 10 or 15 minutes of everyone just getting ready for Block Island, packing their clothes, calling each other, saying, I'm just getting ready.
And they really made sure to reiterate about 7 times, like, oh, I love Block Island. Oh, I've never been to Block Island. Oh, I got married on Block Island. It was like,
Say
we
Block
get it.
Island again.
Seriously. I got it.
And then you can pretty much skip over the ferry ride because there was no event. I thought there was going to be at least like an acknowledgement of something with Brian and Rulla because they show up and nobody acknowledges it. They just greet them as if nothing's been occurring for the last 3 months.
Like they haven't been talking all about it, which we know you have. It's on camera.
They all just get on the boat. And
people get seasick and that's the whole boat.
A few people play Titanic and they get off.
That's what I would have been doing. So
it's the only thing you can do. You're stuck for an hour.
On a ferry. That's it. So they arrive on Block Island and Joellen and Liz immediately make up.
Make up, I say loosely, because the second they sit down, Joellen says, I've missed you. And Liz says, agreed. Just like that.
And I was like, maybe they were friends. But then you see the reunion trailer and you're like, oh, no, they're still going.
They're still going.
So no, this isn't a makeup.
No, this was I'm just going to get through this trip.
Yeah. Liz was drinking and disassociating this whole episode.
Liz said, somebody give me a gummy.
And a flute or a whistle she had at one point.
She had a whistle.
Yeah. She just did not want to engage.
No.
And I liked that. Jared gave a boring answer. She said, whistled his ass off. Then they all arrive at their hotel. They checked in. They go to their rooms. As they're doing that, they're all still talking about Brian and Rulla.
And they're all just kind of realizing she's never going to acknowledge that the affair has occurred to them.
Rosie told her about the video, and she was just immediately like, no, that's not real.
You can pick a timestamp.
Mm-hmm.
And I have such a confusion why she has such good belief in AI quality right now. Because right now, if you AI video,
you can tell the people aren't real.
Because they usually have more fingers than they're supposed to or not enough fingers.
It gives the uncanny valley effect too, where they're like, it's almost lifelike, but it's not quite real.
It's like a stock photo.
Yeah, come to life and moving. I agree. At this point, let it go, ladies, because you're not changing her mind.
No. And I kind of respect Rulla for that. It's my marriage. Let me deal with it how I'm going to deal with it. Don't make me publicize it. Every time somebody is bringing it up, it's on camera. It's not like any of you must care because nobody's told me to have dinner.
And she did have a good point. She's like, every time, not just is it on camera, it's also at events with hundreds of people.
Yeah. You're saying that you're trying to keep it between us, but here we are.
At a party or a hotel or a polo match.
Yeah, you can go have lunch with Liz to try to squash your beef. You can't have lunch with Rulla.
Joellen was made to be on Housewives, though, because she knew her assignment.
She's messy as hell.
And she knew, okay, I got to make it right with Rulla so season 2 can work. I don't know if Rulla comes back. I don't know yet.
I think Rulla comes back.
I would be shocked if they didn't because of the way they ended, especially. Like, they clearly think they had a huge cliffhanger there with Brian and Rulla's marriage. Is it going to work? They're still together.
That's why I think she comes back, though.
They're just going to keep shit talking. Because they just want to
prove it. Because while they're out at dinner all together, after they've all kind of recognized that no acknowledgement's going to happen, they're all at dinner and Rulla and him are sitting down and he's like, we're the king and queen of the show pretty much. And they're like, what?
Put bad taste in everyone's mouth.
Well, everyone's talking about us.
That don't make you a king or queen, my love.
No, that can make you a court jester.
Yeah. Brian, you're the fucking clown. I don't like him.
I don't like him. He's a weirdo. He just wants to be popular and cool. And he's like, he even admits to Gary that the video is real.
Yes, yes.
He says it's real. He's like, I don't know if I took too many hormones or what. Like, what are you, a teenager? You can't control it? You're a doctor. You know if you've been taking too many or not.
Is it just midlife crisis or is it hormones? No, it's you.
It's you as a person. You're a scumbag.
You're lying to everybody. That's you, scumbag.
Like, that is not your age. It a little bit.
I'm so tired of that as an excuse. Because you turn 50 is an excuse to mistreat your wife?
Yeah. No. In middle age, really? Is it 50? Because how long do we live?
Right. He ain't going to be 100. Do you see how red he is?
All those hormones means he's got a little beepy.
Rulla, I don't know what you're sticking around for. We know your culture doesn't accept divorce, so maybe that's the sole reason, or the doctor money. But think of the arc she could have if she did leave him and was still on the show.
Baddie.
People would love it and have her back.
good energy if she would just get it together. I think the whole reason we never got to know her is because she's been so stressed out about this becoming public that she's had so much anxiety.
It's made her sick. I agree.
And she can't film because she gets physically sick because she knows this is about to be the craziest shit that ever happened in her life.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, I've been sick from anxiety before. It can happen.
Yeah. I used to do it to myself all the time.
Yeah, and it really will make your body, you throwing up, that kind of stuff. So, I don't know, Rulla. I hope you're back. I would love to see some resolution in your life and a real happiness, because this man has been lying and now stalking.
And he won't give her an answer as to why.
Saying, I just wanted to know when she was close. Why?
Well, that's because you're cheating.
Right, because you had the mistress probably in that house and needed to know.
And at the office, because she said he wanted to know when she was close to the office even.
And we said when she brought in that stuff.
You could tell that they said, you're not the only one.
It's like, oh no, his wife's here now. We just saw his mistress an hour ago. That was the energy they gave. I'm like, he is over Brian? This is all happening over Brian?
First off, he's probably like 5'8".
Yeah, he ain't tall. Most of the other women, including Rulla in heels, are taller than him.
And
so
he's stocky.
Yeah, I'm like, this isn't even Gary or like Jared.
Head.
It's Brian.
Built like Big Ed, just a little bigger.
He is. He does. He looks like Big Ed's big brother. Sorry, Brian. But, you cheated on your wife. You have it coming. Yeah. I hate that, too, because Joe Ellen explained the timestamp. It's not just a timestamp added by someone after the video was taken. It was on his clock in his car.
Yeah. Whoever was recorded a clock.
You don't fake that with AI.
And if you do fake it with AI, the screen's not that blurry.
Right. Y'all are reaching, but I enjoyed that part.
That's why I say her faith in AI is, I need to have that because she's blindly faithful.
Something we skipped over was Billy reproposing to Alicia.
That was super cute.
It was cute.
I was happy
for her. And I was dying laughing after he did it. And the waiter came up with the champagne and she was like, oh my God, this is such a big deal. He didn't even ask my mother. To the waiter.
I love that she just would not shut up the entire time that he was trying to propose to her. And when he finally does, she's like, no, you still need to get on your knee because he wasn't going to.
Did you get a chance to watch her on the or on Watch What Happens Live?
I did not.
She was on with Miss Cynthia Bailey. So I watched. It's actually a good episode. And they were asking her. She was like, yeah, it was really cute. But after 10 minutes, I was like, okay, Billy, you got to commit. Like, commit to it.
Get it out.
It's like she did. She was directing. All right. And on one knee, you're not going to ruin your pants.
And I loved, too, she made the offhand comment when the girls were discussing what was going on with Brian and Rulla. She said, Brian's going to blow his load. And Joella said he's going to come.
And Alicia was like, come.
She had no idea what she had said.
No, she never does. I love her for it. And she gave us more pop culture references in this episode. I'm like, I love this franchise for that.
She did. She tried, though. She said, Gimme More was a Katy Perry reference. This Brittany girl.
She did.
Get it together.
And then she did double Katy Perry because she then said, I'm going to roar like Katy Perry. Alicia's my MVP of this season.
For Rhode Island?
Yeah.
She's the most memorable.
And she's just a character.
I want her back forever.
She has first seat on the couch opposite of Liz. So
that makes a lot of sense,
You're coming back. Definitely. Who's at the end? Ashley.
I told you. She's just crying.
Andy said, I got tissues in the trailer. So, yeah, not much happens. They go to the bar. That's where Brian admits to Jerry or Gary. I confused them because we got a Jerry and a Gary.
Gary is Joellen's husband.
That's
right. Jerry
right.
is Liz's.
We got to switch it to J and the G for.
But they're both G's. That's why it gets confusing.
Definitely going to confuse me. That's where he admits, oh yeah, the video was real, but like, let us solve it. Let us fix it. I love Gary then going back to everybody being like, he just admitted it was real.
Gary's messy, just like Joellen.
That's why they're married. And I liked it. And I love Joellen going to Rulla's room. She said, I have to go be a good housewife. Squash this.
But at the same time, it was fake. It was like fake. Rulla just trying to get this bitch out of her room.
She was. Because also in the reunion trailer, Joellen's like, what proof do you need? She's still on it. What proof do you want?
And clearly Rulla doesn't care about proof. She doesn't care about anything.
That was something she said at the beginning of the season that Joellen glummed onto. And it's like, no, girl, she don't care.
If she really cared, she would view the video.
When she found out about it, I would ask to see it immediately.
I probably would.
I
probably wouldn't need to see it, though. I'd just be pissed off enough that everyone else saw it that I ran with it.
Right. I wouldn't need to see. I believe people. And
if I have 10 people, boys and girls, telling me,
they saw something and they know something.
Because when the boys like having to come out too, that's crazy.
They were getting messy in this episode. And I said, there's a huge potential here for this show. It's about to be Jersey's little sister.
Yes, where the house husbands are fighting.
Yeah. Hopefully
none of their spray hair on somebody else.
Nobody spray your hair black because that's a recipe for disaster. So the episode kind of ends around dinner, which we already mentioned.
Just ends at them at their uneventful dinner playing Sally Seashell scandal game, apparently. But it wasn't very scandalous. And they conclude the episode with Rulla talking about Brian getting arrested for stalking her in the state of Rhode Island. It is against the law to put a tracker on anyone's vehicle.
Automatically assumed would be deemed domestic violence.
Yes.
Wow.
Which is, I think, very progressive.
Rhode Island is very progressive.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I was like, go Rhode Island, because not a lot of states would do anything about that, especially if they're married.
They love their women in Rhode Island. They protect them.
They really do.
So all the ladies, except for Liz and Joellen, who they go to Liz's house to shit talk Brian getting arrested. Everyone else was with Rulla. And they say, Rulla, what are you going to do? And she said, I don't know. And then cut to black. That's the end.
Yeah.
Like it was a cliffhanger on fucking Grey's Anatomy. Like they thought they had everybody with that. I'm like,
and it's been public knowledge since it happened.
Yes.
Like before the season even took off, like because it was a news headline.
That was in October he was arrested. So
yeah,
we've been known.
And now because of social media and everything, everyone still knows that they're still together. So it's like your cliffhanger's missing something. Bravo.
My favorite part of the episode was when they were at Shady dinner and people were arguing a bit. It was Alicia from the side being like, no, don't do that. She doesn't mean that. And Billy being like, Alicia, shut up and let them work it out.
That's hilarious.
She was like,
I didn't catch any of that.
No, I'm speaking for both of them. Like, Alicia, I love you. Never change. Are we going to have to wait until next year to see season 2?
I think so.
That sucks.
But I'm not mad at that. Give me summer with Rhode Island every year.
I like that. I do like that. But I'm sad it's over.
Give me 20 episodes next year, though.
I was going to say, we need a full season now, Bravo. You know it's a hit.
Number 2 show on Bravo. Congratulations, lady.
That's hard to do on a first season. Not even Salt Lake pulled that. It took Jen Shaw's ass getting arrested by the FBI to pull a lot of people into Salt Lake.
Jen Shaw, what a mess.
Miss those days, though.
That's all I'll say. I have a lot of feelings about Jen Shaw.
I do too. And they're probably not popular.
No.
Because mine aren't. I don't think. I think that is our recap for Rhode Island season 1.
That's it. That's all we got for you. Thanks so much for sticking around with us for this season. We are going to continue on with doing Atlanta every week. And then as other franchises pop up, we'll start talking about those ones.
Yep. Orange County's next.
Orange County. And then we have Girls Trip. And then we break into the fall seasons of
New York and Salt Lake, I believe.
Yes.
That's going to be good.
Such a good time.
I mean, New York, I could take or leave, but I don't care. Salt Lake, it's coming.
Salt Lake is always something else.
We're going to have a lot to talk about every week, which I do appreciate.
Yes.
Even the boring episodes never leave you with nothing to say.
They always wear a wig at least.
A George Washington wig. So, ladies of Rhode Island, thank you. We loved you and can't wait to see you again.
Can't wait to catch up next week on the reunion, see where you guys have been. As for now, I'm Kehm. That's Austin. Have a great rest of your week. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye.